Huskies a 5-4 winner here in the first game against North Florida. We're joined with head coach Jim Penders. Coach, Timmy was really good for you guys tonight. 10 strikeouts, but even more so, very efficient getting you deep into the ball game.
Yeah, he was. He looked like Tim Cade again, and that was good to see. Made a little adjustment with his glove and didn't look like anybody could. He wasn't tipping anything tonight. And I thought he pitched ahead for the most part, and did a really good job. He looked like himself again, so that was good to see. I thought Zach Susi did a really good job blocking some strike threes and throwing guys out, and they were working really well together.
Would you see offensively able to take advantage in that second inning, put a 4 on the board, and then kind of went away a little bit later?
Yeah,
in the game?
You said it. I mean, we went away. We had a chance to put somebody away, and I want to give North Florida credit. We know they're going to fight, and we didn't. We didn't have great at bats there. We did hit some balls hard, and we got some leadoff men on. We had some leadoff doubles and nothing to show for it. And, we got to be able to look like we were squeezing the bat a little bit with runners on third, less than 2, runners at second base and nobody out. Some inopportune strikeouts. And we stressed putting the ball on this hard infield and trying to make them make plays. And when we did that, we had some success. We put some pressure on their infield to make some plays with our speed, and that showed up a little bit. But we got to be able to get a couple more there. And we weren't playing for 1 run early. Maybe that's an adjustment I have to make, and button some guys over a little bit earlier in the game than I'd usually like to. But we're trying to show some confidence in our players and being able to hit a gap there, and we just didn't do it enough tonight. And it's you don't want to have to show them CJ and PJ on Friday night in a 5-1 ball game, but these guys made it a game, and we had to go to those guys.
How about PJ? 4-out save for you guys tonight, able to lock it down.
He's locked in. He looked really good. Didn't quite have his slider tonight. He was yanking that a little bit, so he was kind of just pitching off the fastball, and fortunately he found some gloves. But he's just tough to square up no matter what. He's got such conviction behind his pitches. Even if he doesn't have all of his stuff, he believes in himself, and that's more than half the battle.
And finally, you get that first Friday win of the year. How do you take a series and win it on Saturday?
Yeah, it's nice to be in that position, but this one doesn't help us tomorrow. If anything, we know that they're not going to go away. I'd like to see us. I thought we hit some balls hard, just not quite at the right times. They played really good outfield defense, ran some balls down very well out in the outfield. But I think tomorrow with Mason on the mound, I always like having Mason on the mound on Saturdays, and I'm sure he'll give us a good outing. And just got to get a little bit more situational hitting, and I think we'll be okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.